Now, the big question, will J.Lo release her booty to top Nicki's Anaconda? Oh, we will answer that very important question coming up.
And are Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon headed for divorce? Ooh. That rumor means it's time for another round of Celebrity Make It or Break It.
That's right.
Plus, I get to sit down with Lisa Vanderpump from my favorite show, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm going to get the dish on the show and her restaurant.
That's right. Plus, Ryan Seacrest, Katie Holmes, Rihanna. We take the ice bucket challenge. Already started. Come on.
Yeah, there we go.
Welcome to Hollywood Today Live here on the corner of Hollywood and Vine every single day, and we wouldn't want to be anywhere else, would we?
No.
That's right.
Never.
That's right. I'm AJ Gibson here with Kristen Brockman, Portia Coleman, and Tanner Thomas.
Hey,
Give it up.
Hello.
How we doing?
We're good. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. I got a lot of bright colors on today.
Yeah.
No suit today.
No suit.
No suit today.
No yellow.
It's almost casual for you.
Feeling very warm today compared to, you know, something we did yesterday when we were having buckets of ice dumped on us.
I'm still recovering.
Yeah.
Serious issue.
For a good cause.
For a good cause.
It's all worth it.
For a good cause. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. Guys, please tweet us. We love it so much. I can't tell you. That's what I do every morning. I get up and I check the hashtags. Tweet us at officialhtl and make sure you hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, YouTubes, our Snapchats if we have one of those. I don't even know.
that's it.
The usual places. But first, keep watching because we're getting into the Hollywood headlines.
That's right, Tanner. Now, the booty battle is really heating up. All right.
Yes, it is.
After weeks of video teases and album art, Nicki Minaj finally released her music video for Anaconda.
Yeah.
So we were ready for J.Lo to release a music video for Booty. She even tweeted that she had a surprise for her fans the day after Anaconda came out. Now, it turns out J.Lo announced she's coming out with a memoir. It's true. It's called True Love, okay? It chronicles 2 years of her life as an artist and a mother, and it comes out in October and has never before seen photographs. So, are we ready to read this J.Lo memoir?
These boos, they boo her memoir.
But, you know, we were ready to see Booty. I just know that.
I was ready for a music
But
video.
I think every guy in here wanted to see it. But since we can't see that Booty, we got Anaconda for y'all.
Yeah,
so here's what we can show you from Nicki Minaj's new music video. Take a look.
In the palace, bought me Alexander McQueen. He was keeping me stylish. Now that's real, real, real. Gun in my purse, I came just to kill.
Oh.
Okay, that is what we were allowed to show.
That's it. That's all we could legally show.
I love that there was a beep and a blur.
Actually, we actually didn't even show what we showed.
Did you see how large that blur was?
Very large.
It was a big blur. There is a...
Some people are into really large blurs, you know?
True story.
Some people like
last
that.
Night,
Some people like a lot of blur.
Last night, within 2 minutes, we all group text each other a lot. The four of us do. And then we privately do solo text as well. Don't tell.
Hey!
But within 2 minutes last night, Tanner and I both sent the Anaconda video to everyone else.
Within 2 minutes? We're within like 10 seconds.
Yeah. A beer with Anaconda in the background.
I mean, all you can do is sit there and say, wow, rap has changed.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I used to think back, like, and I'm not mad at Nicki. She's capitalizing it. She's doing what she's doing. But I used to think back to, like, when Queen Latifah was rapping and MC Lyte and all the girls that used their talent and their rhyme skills to get them over.
Or
so
Missy.
now, Missy Elliott, another one of my
I agree with that, but also she basically just did Baby Got Back and put a couple different words in it. I mean, it really is pretty much the same song, even though I love you, Nicki.
Yeah, I mean, I love it.
So, you know, she's got if you got to do something kind of like Sir Mix-a-Lot's video, which is a lot of booty. It was shooting a booty jungle.
It's
in that
essentially a
video.
cover of Booty set in a jungle.
Yes.
And then on a white psych, and then with Drake confused.
Drake randomly comes out.
I hear what you're saying, Portia. When I hear this, you hear this argument a lot, especially if you're a fan of rap or hip hop, that people have sold out and it's not what it used to be.
Right.
That's one way to look at it. I kind of look at it the other way. I look at it like, look, they've evolved. They know what people want now. Nobody listens to one style of music anymore like they did back in the 80s and the 90s. Now everything's a mesh.
True, but I just don't think she has to sell all of what she's selling to get the point across.
She's
buying it.
doing a lot of selling in this video.
I just
There's a lot
out
on sale there.
That we don't like to get our floor very messy.
Yes.
And we actually have booties that you're supposed to wear on our stage. And there's a sign over here that says, booty, 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 rockin' everywhere.
Get that sign.
Get a shot of that sign.
We're really professional here at HTL.
So we welcome the booty anytime, any place.
I just really want J-Lo to release the booty, though.
That's
like,
right.
I'm really
That's
excited
coming up
about
next.
Release the booty.
If it makes everyone happy watching, just know that during the commercial break, sometimes me and K-Rock just kind of get a little inspired and
we bump booties.
Stage
we bump
work.
booties and dance.
Oh, okay. All right, enough booty for today. New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady still brings home the bacon, but his wife brings home the whole ham. Brady made more than $30 million last year, but
30.
guess what?
30 million.
Yeah, $30 million, no big deal. But that's still not enough to make him the main provider in his house. Crazy, right? Forbes magazine released its list of the highest earning models this week, and Brady's wife, Gisele Bündchen, tops the list with $47 million. That's $17 million more than her husband. No big deal. And in second place, another model, Adriana Lima, at $8 million.
Measly $8 million.
Yeah.
Brady didn't even make the top 100 highest paid athletes list. So does this mean money decides who wears the pants, or does it even matter when both are bringing home the bacon?
This is a clear example of the money going to the person who does not wear pants. Gisele never wears pants, and that's why she gets paid crazy money like that.
No, I think it's great. I think that we live in an era now where this is more common. We talk about it a lot with Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Hold on a second. It's not common.
No, it's
not common for a person to make $47 million a year.
No, the point I was making, for women to make more than their spouses. That didn't used to happen 20, 30, 40 years ago at all.
No.
Now it's starting to happen more, and you see it in entertainment a lot and in sports a lot. But Beyonce brought in $115 million last year, and Jay-Z brought in like 60-some, I think it was. I mean, once you get to a certain level, though, I feel like once you're both making a couple million a year, beyond that.
I just like it because it means I don't have to cook or clean. I'm going to get a chef and a maid.
That too.
Do you think Gisele gives Tom Brady like chores since she like makes the most money?
She better
like,
not.
Tom, would you do those dishes?
No, I
He
think
better
you gotta go do crunches.
I think the real question is, does Gisele give Tom Brady an allowance? That's what I would ask.
Oh, that's rude.
I like it. I love seeing power couples. It's inspiring.
Oh.
Go get your money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
money.
that's true.
Speaking of Tom Brady, the Super Bowl halftime show is the most watched television event of the year. More people watch it, the halftime show, than the game itself. Madonna, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars were the headliners the past 3 years. The choices for the next halftime show, Super Bowl 50, have reportedly been narrowed down to 3 acts: Katy Perry, Rihanna, and Coldplay. But here is a catch. Get ready. According to the Wall Street Journal, the NFL has reportedly asked them to pay to play the gig. Pay to play, pretty common in like a club scene. Specifically, they want to the NFL wants them to turn over a portion of their post-show tour earnings or other financial contribution. If this is true, this would be the first time the NFL has made the request, and sources told the Journal that it did not go over well, as you can imagine. So, pay to play the Super Bowl show.
No,
No
this
way,
is
it's ridiculous. I think it's
like
crazy.
you said, half the reason most people, not most people, you football lovers out there, but a lot of people only tune into the Super Bowl where they get those high numbers because of the halftime show.
Yeah, they made the argument that it costs so many millions and millions of dollars per second to air a commercial, so
the
they're losing that
economics
revenue during the
there,
halftime show. But I would make the argument that, like you said, a lot of people tune in for the halftime show. Every single year, you look at the last few years, I know in particular, it always spikes at the halftime show. So to make the argument that you're losing revenue because of that, I think is a really, really weak argument.
I think the NFL is being greedy.
Yeah.
And I say that because artists now already are not making a lot of money due to low record sales, due to their labels taking so much percentage. So to say they want back out of their tours is wrong. But when you think about it, Bruno Mars, his sales went up 164% after he did the show last year. So I can see how they get money hungry and they're saying, okay, wait, you don't get paid to be on here, but look at your record
Sure,
sales.
but let's also calculate how much more money the NFL made because of the ratings during the ratings deal.
Of course.
Deal they made with the network.
Under no circumstance should we feel sorry for the NFL in any form or fashion.
No.
The Super Bowl is going to continue to make lots and lots of money.
We all know Tom Brady is behind this, and he's really upset his wife makes more. And he wants to try to get some, so they're even.
I have a solution. I have one solution, I think. Ready? Beyonce every single year.
Oh,
Beyonce.
Stop it.
The Beyonce Bowl?
No. Beyonce Bowl? Anybody?
No.
Nobody? Not one? Yes?
Sorry. And well, no, I was going to say, people pay, the commercials sometimes pay over $1 million just to have their advertisement during the game. So now charging the artists too, it's overkill, NFL, please.
I don't feel like it's going to be Madonna. I think it's going to be Katy Perry or
Rihanna.
Rihanna? No, it's Rihanna, Katy Perry, or Coldplay.
Or Coldplay.
Those are the options, yeah.
I say Rihanna.
I say Rihanna.
Well, you think they're going to put Rihanna on, like, after
Nipplegate?
Nipplegate's kind of crazy, but Rihanna is known for, like,
that was Janet.
showing a lot of skin,
But do you also think
value.
Rihanna, knowing what we know about her, do you think she would actually pay to perform?
Oh,
I don't
hell
know.
no.
Oh, yes. Excuse me.
Really?
She's signed to Jay-Z.
Well,
Yes, Jay-Z would pay to have her.
All right.
You think he would?
Oh, absolutely.
Another artist in the tabloids
Absolutely.
right now, Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon may be ending their 6-year marriage. Could it be true? I don't know. Sources told Page Six, quote, he's been living out of hotels. They're fighting a lot, end quote. And apparently Mariah has security guards keeping tabs on him when he's away. Never a good sign. Still, Nick was wearing his wedding ring when he was seen out recently. Guys, I think it's time to play Make It or Break It.
Yeah.
All right. Do we make it
Our favorite theme music.
Thank you.
Make
The
it or
music,
break it.
the music really sets the tone here.
Yes, it really does.
you.
Walter, thank you.
Thank you, Walter.
All right, so that went so smoothly.
done, Walter.
Well done, well done. Week 6, and we got that right finally. So let's talk about this one. What do we think? They've been together for 6 years now.
He was so obsessed with her for so long. This was like his dream girl, and he ended up marrying her.
So should we do it at the same time or like one at a time? Let's do it at the same time.
Here we go.
1,
3,
2, 3.
Ah.
1. Two make it,
Ladies.
two break it.
No way.
No.
This guy has a tattoo of Mariah on his back. Ain't no other girl gonna look at that.
That
and
is
be okay.
that is
That's
exactly why it won't work.
Think about
One person's that much more obsessed with the other person. There's no chance.
Think about Mariah Carey and what we know about her. She's a very specific person. A lot of things get on her nerves. Tell me that Nick Cannon would never get on your nerves.
Oh, that's not right.
But Nick Cannon, I think Nick Cannon would give Mariah whatever she wanted.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of
I think Nick Cannon loves her to death. All right, guys, so now another one. Are Rihanna and Drake back on? The two were spotted meeting up at a New York Griffin nightclub this week, and while they sat separate, they were neighboring tables, so it didn't really count.
Oh.
Yeah, they apparently hung out for 2 hours, you know, blah, blah, blah. So is this just another chapter in their relationship, on again, off again, or are they gonna just fall back together in between?
So are we voting whether they think that they'll actually make it long term?
Do we think they'll make it or break it? if
You know,
get
they
back
were both
together?
in the same restaurant at the same time.
3, 2, 1.
I think they're gonna make it.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
They were both there. They were like at separate tables. There's obviously something going on here.
for sure they left together, but do I think they'll stay together?
Yeah, well, we agree with you're saying. I definitely think they're making it happen.
No, I think
behind closed doors.
I think they probably made it maybe once that night, but I think what?
Overall,
More than a few times.
no. So, but also, you know, Chris Brown Instagrammed a picture yesterday of his girlfriend Karrueche Tran, saying it's been 5 years with this girl.
I don't think.
No, do not say all for Karrueche. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I have no sympathy for her because Chris Brown, I love Chris Brown. He's super cool, but every other day he's spotted with someone else. He spotted like in Rihanna's pictures,
My
and then he
question
goes
is
back
this,
to her.
though.
He breaks her heart all the time.
He says 5 years together. What? Are they adding up all the time apart? Like when did
I
that
think
5 years
so.
start?
He's been in some correctional facilities in these last.
Break it. Not a chance.
And she
Break
came
it.
to visit him in those
Let's vote.
correctional facilities.
All right. The summer of romance for Zac Efron.
Wait, whoa.
We didn't make it or break it.
Oh, please.
Oh, I didn't
Brown
know
and
you were voting
Karrueche.
on
I
it.
pulled rank on that one. Break it. They're not.
Break it.
If he
Okay.
wants to make it, he gonna break it.
Okay, so the summer of romance for Zac Efron and Michelle Rodriguez has reportedly, allegedly, possibly, maybe come to an end. Us Weekly claims the two broke up after an argument in Ibiza, and sources tell the mag that she's into her own thing while he, quote, still wants to be with her. So what do you think? Can they patch things up, or was this summer lovin' just doomed from the start?
I mean,
Break it. Yeah. I think her doing her own thing is girls because she likes girls more than guys.
There you go. There you go.
True.
Tanner, who do you have for us?
Jake, really giving the strong clap on
Happy
that
about
one.
that.
In Touch Weekly reports that Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson apparently separated for a month. Oh yeah. Sources tell the mag that there was a rough patch where they lived in different houses, but recently they vacationed together in Greece. Could bad times revisit? What do you guys think? Make it or break it?
No, I want them to make it.
They're gonna make it.
If they don't make it, I give up on love.
I give up on love.
You know what? Sometimes
They
a
can't
very
make it.
short separation is the most mature thing you can do for a relationship.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Oh,
All right, moving on.
yes.
What do the Foo Fighters, Zoe Saldana, President Bush all have in common with us? Well, we're going to show you in just a moment, but you have to come back. Hollywood Stay Live.